on my way to work. And so here I am. Today's going to be more of just like a practice because I'm trying out this car mount. Hopefully it's not too shaky for you guys. So I'll be able to save this video and watch it back and see if it's working okay. But so today, I guess, and I literally just thought of this on the way here of what to talk about. And today I'm just going to talk about the storms. As you can see, it's cloudy outside, it's been raining, and it just made me want to talk about, you know, the storms that we all go through in life. We are all going to face, you know, storms, and we're not all going to have, you know, sunny days. There are going to be times where there's a lot going on and we feel like, you know, it's just one thing after another. And I mean, we've all been there. So, you know, the main thing, you know, in situations like that, because I see a lot of people, even on my own personal Facebook feed, that are like, you know, down in the dumps, and like they feel like they just can't catch a break, and like there's just so much, you know, going wrong in their life. And the number one thing that I can really say, I mean, there's a few things, but one of the number one things I can really say is, you know, just to have a positive mindset. Know that the storms are not going to last forever. Know that, you know, the sun will come out again. I know that sounds cheesy, but, you know, it's not going to rain forever. You're not going to be going through these problems forever. No matter how bad it may seem, it will get better. You know, you just have to, the main thing is not giving up. If you give up, then it'll never get better because you don't give it the time to. You just have to, you know, just, you know, stick with it. And, you know, like I said, the positive mind spirit. Me personally, I believe in God. If you don't believe in God, that's fine too. Like, everyone is, sorry y'all, the husband was interrupting my live. But, you know, everyone is entitled to their own opinions. But at the end of the day, like, that really helps me believing in God and knowing that God would never put me through more than I could bear. Knowing that no matter what terrible things may be happening, like, it's all gonna work out for the greater good. Like, that's what I always tell myself, and it's always been true. Like, even the worst things that happened to me, like, it's made me a better person. And, you know, you learn lessons from those things. So, you know, no matter what happens in life, just always try to, you may not see it at the beginning, but, you know, as time goes on, like, look back at that and say, well, what did I learn from that? Like, how was that used to build me and to make me better? You know, so that's what I would just say. And like I said, you know, some people, you know, it's all about just getting outside or going on walks or finding something that you can enjoy during the hard times, whether it be like, you know, maybe reading books or watching your favorite TV show, or just depend on what the situation is. Just trying to occupy your time with things that'll like take your mind off of the negative situation. But, you know, like I said, no matter what you're going through, it will eventually end. Things will get better. Of course, you do have to put the action in too. So, I mean, you know, there are certain situations that you do have control over, and that you do have the control to change those situations. If you're in a bad relationship and you're tired of being in a bad relationship, you know, that's something that you have the ability to change. You can't expect anyone else to change. That's something that you can change. You know, if you're unhappy at a job and, you know, you feel like they're not appreciating you, you feel like, you know, like, that's also something you can change. Like, these are all things that you can change. So you have to ask yourself that too. Is what I'm going through, is there something that I could do to, you know, make this situation better? Is there something that I could do to get out of this situation? You know, I understand a lot of things, you know, in life you have no control over, you know, such as illnesses and deaths in the family, and, you know, losing your job, like certain things like that, you know, you may not have control over. But a lot of things people do have control over, you know, and their actions, you know, can either make that situation worse or better. You know, I read a little meme or whatever on Facebook, and it said something like, you know, there are two boys who were raised by an alcoholic father, You know, one basically ended up being like very successful and had like a great life, and then the other one basically ended up being an alcoholic too and like living a bad life. And it really is all about perspective. You can look at things as like, oh, I'm the victim, like, you know, why does this always happen to me? Or you can, you know, change your perspective and be like, you know what, I'm not a victim, like I'm going to get through this, like things will get better, I know this is happening for a reason, and just have a positive mindset. And I swear that does like a world of difference. Like if, instead of being like, oh my gosh, like, you know, say if I start out in the morning having a bad day, you know, in the past I'm like, okay, well my whole day is going to be terrible because look how my morning is starting. You know, I used to think those things, and sure enough I'd have a really bad day. But then I started to try to, you know, change my mindset. And if, you know, a couple bad things happen in the morning, you know, I'll tell myself, okay, well, you know, the morning isn't starting off so great, but it's only the morning. It's going to get greater and better from here, and it's going to be a great day. And my days will turn around and they would be better. So a lot of it is really like your mindset and how you think about things, because I really believe in like the power of your thoughts and the power of the words that you speak. So keep that in mind as well. If you're constantly speaking negative things and oh, my life sucks, and oh, I don't have anything going for myself, you know, all these negative things, then, you know, it's probably going to continue to be that way. But if you're like, you know what, I am blessed, I have a great life, I'm going through hard times right now, but that's okay because I'm blessed nonetheless. You know, if you really just change your mindset and change the words that you even speak. Like I'm around certain people in my life, they drain the life out of me because all they do is speak negatively about how bad their life is, and, you know, things like that. And it's like, well, no wonder your life is that way. Like, look how you're speaking right now. And then at the same time, they're not doing anything to change their life, but they're still complaining about it. And that's what I don't understand. Like, like each and every one of us, and I know a lot of people, you know, they get down in the dumps so they don't want to believe it, but each and every one of us has the ability to create the life that we want to live. So, you know, at the end of the day, if you are not happy with your life, then you have the ability to change that. If you're tired of your job, start looking for a new job. If you're tired of being in a bad relationship, like I said, let that go. You know, like it's all about, you know, like I said, the positive mindset, speaking positively on your life, believing that, you know, things will get better, and also, of course, the action. You got to put forth the action as well. So that's my little tidbit for today. I'm about to get into some heavy traffic, so I'm going to get off here. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed my message today. That came straight off of like the heart. Like I said, I literally just, I prayed. I was like, God, give me something to talk about today. And literally that popped in my head. So that's how I plan to do things. I don't want to do anything scripted or like, you know, something that I plan ahead of time. Like I just want to go off of, you know, whatever is on my heart that day. Whatever God is leading me to speak on, then that's what I'm going to speak on, no matter what it is. So I hope you guys have a great Tuesday, and